I need so many keys. Is there any sense in going downstairs? We're going to get more footsteps here. Oh, that gives you a gem. Not a... That's great. It gives you gems, not footsteps. Watering can. I always forget that. Okay. Plus 30 footsteps. This run is kind of cooking. This run is kind of cooking. I think I have to step outside now to see if I can get shovel. Then come back. I know it's a lot of footsteps, but as we are in excess of footsteps. My God, is this game not amazing? How did they make such an incredible, fun game? One of you has to be a fucking shovel, please. I beg of thee. I beg of thee. Lucky Rabbit's Foot becomes silver key. Hall pass. Fuck. Do I want compass out of here? I might. I honestly might. Car keys also probably don't matter that much. Whereas coin purse could be good for that. I think I trade car keys for coin purse, even if we get garage. Even if we get garage, I'll have the keys in the room rather than the exit outside, which to me is probably worth it. Footsteps are not that big of a deal for me right now. Okay, so we're going to go all the way to gymnasium, and then we're going to start selecting other stuff. And we have to get keys, unfortunately. We have to get keys. I should have looked while I was out there what gets turned into a key. I don't know. I could probably also just start absolutely sacrificing. I could absolutely start sacrificing items for keys out in the shop if I need to. Chapel gets us bishop. Meaning all I would need would be office. Foyer gets us not what we need right now. Fuck. I should have taken foyer before I did secret passage. Oh, I need an office. And I need keys. I would love to go to foyer to get a better look at Count Isaac Redacted so that I could see what that person's goddamn name is. But I think at this point we should take chapel. It costs us 0 gems. We still have a wild berry, which we should probably end up using here at some point. There's more items on the ground, probably. Okay, we'll go south. Trophy room, 5. Oh, 5 gems, trophy room. Trophy room! Oh my God, I know what the trophy room is now. That's crazy. List of trophies, trophy room. Amazing. And I can't draft it. Pantry just gives me money. Foyer wastes my gems. I think we grab a wild berry here and see what happens. Hey, that's a win. That's a fucking win, actually. Count the small gates. We add something there. That's exciting. Lock and clock, but we're at a different part of the... Yeah, lock and clock, see. Yeah, okay. This tells us about the Great Hall, which is interesting. So Great Hall right now should be middle, left, Wait, but which way do you enter from? Wait. But which way do you enter from that end or this end? I don't know how you tell. I guess I was always thinking this end. So it'd be middle left, bottom right. Middle left, bottom right. I'll probably forget that. Left, middle. Vestibule. Whenever you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. The fuck? Dovecote. Whenever you draw a dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Okay. Clock tower. Tomorrow you'll start with 1 key for each clock room that you draft today. Vestibule is a hallway. Dovecote is a rotational dove item. Dove room. I think I want to take clock tower here. I like that idea. Not just because I'm currently low on... It costs 1 gem, but it gets you a improvement for tomorrow. Let's do it. Access to Mount Holly's clock tower has always been heavily restricted. Time is sacred, and any tampering of the estate's governing timepiece has never been risked. Hell yeah. Let's do it. New rooms to discover. I love that. Count small gates. Crazy. Okay. So from here, we're going to go north. We're losing a couple gems here, or a couple coins. We have to hope and pray for... Okay, this is interesting. Freezer is very interesting. We fuck our run now. We sacrifice our run. For 39 coins tomorrow and 3 gems to start with. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Or we could take hallway. Or we could take courtyard. Courtyard costs us a gem. Gets us nothing other than the dig spots that hallway doesn't have. But might have items on the ground, which would be nice. I need keys, and I don't know that I'm going to find keys. And I don't know that I'm going to freeze my assets, because I think for now, the play is still try to find Observatory. Let's spend a gem on this. It's kind of risky, but hopefully something's going to be on the ground. Like a locked trunk? That's good. We love that. Sledgehammer and a locked trunk. Sledgehammer and a locked trunk? I mean, also a shovel here would have been amazing. I just now realized that. Give us a key. It's a special key. So that's good. Let me check Secret Garden real quick. Secret Garden has junctions. So I think we probably could do Secret Garden over on the west. I don't know if it'll go over there. Hold up, let me see. Does it say? Does not say. So we could wait to use it on that side. Locked. This will be unlocked. It should lead us to a green... No, it doesn't lead us to a green room because I fucked up secret passage. That sucks. Observatory here, though, is good. Even if the door is locked, it gets us half off of all items, which I think would include luxury showroom. even though I think Coupon Book probably already does that. There's a chance that those two things combine, and if they do combine, then I could buy a lot of stuff from the showroom. Maybe not everything, but a lot, which would be kind of cool. Is that worth it? I don't know. Is that worth it? I use one of my gems, one of my 2 gems left. I don't know that 4 coins is more worth it though. I mean, 4 coins does literally get me over the hump of 40. Might allow me to buy an extra item, but keys are still the problem. This run is cooked, I think. What I could buy inside of the thing are Moon Pendant, which lets me take some items till tomorrow. Emerald Bracelet, which which ignores gem costs for things. Could be helpful. The problem is the doors are going to be locked. Compass, which lets me rotate stuff or lets me redraw. I don't remember. And then another item, which I don't remember. So let's go ahead and take this. Now it's unlocked, which I find really weird. Maybe because it was supposed to be a green room, but then it wasn't. This is sale. Everything. I forgot about the flyer. Oh, no. Does the flyer say... I forgot about the flyer. Does the flyer say... not... I don't know why I'm looking at my notes. It's right here. Does the flyer say not stuff in the showroom? Offers only valid in these fucking spots. Fuck! This room was not worth it. This room's locked, right? Could use Secret Garden there, technically. I think what I would rather do is go around and see if it's locked from this side. I don't know if it is. Probably. Locked. Do we want to go through here, or do we want to go from conference room? I don't know that it really matters. Let's use it here. Secret Garden key. This run is going to die with a whimper. This is a green room, so it has items all over the place. No shovel, though? Would have loved a shovel. Turns out the shovel's the greatest item in the game, and I never can find it anymore. We should at the very least... Okay, let's start thinking about how we end this run. We should at the very least go get Moon Pendant. We should also sell items at the trading post to get keys or a shovel. Because with those keys, we could potentially come back here and actually unlock some extra stuff. And all I need right now is to get office, and I have the... Right? And I have it solved. That's right. I also could use coat check because that gets me into another vault. That's locked. We hate to see that. We hate to see it. We've got one here, one south of conference room, and one north of showroom. I don't know if the one north of showroom is locked, but I think it's time to get out of here via... and go trade, and then come back. Is there any way I could fill up my watering can? It says, I think it's kitchen, right? If you grab pump room and kitchen, then you can turn it on. Fill it up. I don't know how that works exactly. Can I fill it up out here? Looks like dusk. Oh, why I saw E pop up and I thought it was fill your watering can. I don't know why I'm spending money when I'm gonna go spend money. All right, let's see if we can get any keys here. I don't know that we will, but this has been interesting. I've come back to trading thing like 4 times. Magnifying glass for salt. I think we probably should trade it and then see if we can turn salt into a key, battery pack into a dice, I guess. Running shoes at this point into dice. Don't feel worth it. Coupon book. Let me check coupon book real quick. It's save 1 coin on each purchase? That's it? I thought it was half off. What? Is this going to be the same fucking thing? Salt for battery pack for dice? Fuck. Coin purse for battery pack. Battery pack for dice? Lucky rabbit foot for silver key. We should trade that absolutely. Watering can for hall pass, I guess. Hope that hall pass can be traded for a key. No, but it is traded for lucky rabbit's foot, which is traded for not silver key. Shit. Car key. What's car key traded for? Coin purse. What's coin purse traded for? Battery pack. What's... It's for a key. Or it's for a dice. I've got way too many dice. Well, I've learned a lesson here, which is that go to Trading Post, learn what the trades are early, because the trades stay the same inside of the run. And then determine if it's like it's like I've got 6 dice now. I'm not going to use any of them, and that's a real problem. Do I need the battery pack? I don't know. Probably not. I think I'd rather have, honestly, at this point, I don't care. It's not the dice. I think I'd rather have this than the dice. Oh boy. I think we keep the key card on the off chance that we find. The other thing I should have been thinking about right now is if I can get myself down to 2 items, then I know what 2 items I'm saving via Moon Pendant, right? So like key card. I don't know what else I would save. Key card. Running shoes, probably. Okay, well, we have 0 keys still. Fuck. We do have a silver key, which means we get 1 chance. Silver key gives you a room north. No. A room to many doors. That's actually much better. I think probably the only thing that makes sense is to go... I don't know if it does make sense. I think we should go here because of the off chance of getting garage or Her Ladyship's Chambers. I just want to see what Her Ladyship's Chambers is. It's not as important as I once thought. But... Oh my god, those dogs barked and I thought they were my dogs for a second and I freaked out. I'm wasting footsteps. Don't mind me. If we can get garage, then this run has at least a couple more decisions in it, you know? Okay, go this way. 34 steps, which is, for now, fine. I do have a I was going to say, I do have a... Don't tell me that's been there the whole time. I'm going to... Do not tell me that has been there the whole time. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I'm so mad at myself, which is the worst kind of being mad. If that was there the entire time, give me a key. Give me a fucking key. If I step into storeroom, I probably should. Oh, storeroom always has dig spots. Not always. Wasting footsteps. This is definitely going to have some. I feel like I usually get coins. Occasionally turnips. A key. Holy shit. Is that all of them? This doesn't add a footstep, right? Let's see if there's any resources down here. I don't think there are, but maybe there's a dig spot. And at this point, I owe it to this run You might ask, Ryan, why are you holding so dearly onto this run? And I'll be honest with you, it's just because of the... that's a footstep, but it didn't cost us anything. It's just because of the study revelation and the fact that I might get an office. If I get an office, then I know the chess puzzle outside, which is something I've been trying to solve for so long. And study and office, I will say, to my credit, I don't know if I've ever had all 5 of them at the same time, or all 6 of the puzzle pieces at the same time, because study and office are actually hard to get both of. I don't know if I've had both of them and everything else in the past. Maybe. Hey, down here. This is going to cost me footsteps, maybe? Don't remember. Dig spots? Dig spots? I don't remember dig spots down here. If there's no dig spots, then there's probably no reason to go down here, right? We could see what that door is over... wherever it is. Is it directly across from me? Yeah, it is directly across from me. So to get there, I need to be there, which is probably where the thing was set on to start. God, I have a way of things of making runs longer than they should be, as well as messing runs up, you know? Okay, no dig spots, but we could go down here because there are extra doors. This is what I thought was the trophy room. I'll be honest with you. Since there were closed doors here, I imagined that the closed doors were doors that would open if you had once you had unlocked a trophy of some sort, these would unlock. That does not appear to be the case. But that's good to know. The trophy room is its own room, which is obviously dope. That's very cool. Okay, on the plus side, this run has potential. We have 2 keys, a normal key and a silver key. I got 6 dice for each of those keys. I have 0 berries, right? I don't think so. Not enough gems, but that's okay. I think this run has the potential to solve the office, the chess puzzle. I just need to be... I need to get lucky and I need to be smart, which is usually the 2 things I have problems with. Maybe I pull off one, but never both at the same time. So, let's go south first for the chance to get garage. We will not use the silver key because we don't want the silver key first. We want, now that I need keys, we want to use a regular key to get this. Although I could use a silver key, then I don't know. I think probably what I should do here is just use the regular key, right? Regular key gives us a good chance to draw a garage. Special key. Let's use special key first because I have 6 dice. Surely we can get something that goes across. Perfect. Because the one room I have been waiting all day to draw. Count small gates. It's spelled G-A-T-E-S. But I know that this room has inside of it a bunch of diagrams about GAITS. And I don't know what a small... What is being defined as the small gate? Is it this one? Is it this one? This one looks a little bit smaller. But we have options. The safe is behind this. So I kind of think we should try that first. The next question is, what is our month? What is our, I don't know. 1. Count small gates. Do you think they're the same? I think it's like 1, 2. Let's start with just this one. Let's stay simple. 1, 2. Is it the pictures that are small or the gates themselves that are small? We're at 2. I'll find a way to overthink this. Don't you worry. 3, 4. Okay. 4. Social sitting room adorned wall-to-wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what were presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. I think this is smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If that's 15 and 4, you'd go 4, 15. 0, 4, 1, 5. You do have to hit enter, by the way. 4, 15. Let's fucking go. I'm writing that down. Count the small gates. Oh my god. This room finally makes sense. Huzzah. 6. And it's written this time. Why are they all different? I don't know. We'll screenshot this. Dearest Mary. This letter is to Mary. April 15th. I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless, like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, did I say barren or barren? Barren. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout, and God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. Iniquity in this situation is not a word that I understand. Okay. Never mind. I do understand it. I guess I just didn't use it in this way. Iniquity means immoral or grossly unfair behavior. This sounds, and maybe from my misunderstanding of this word, or potential understanding of this word, it sounds almost like a low blow to the parents. A child should never suffer the grossly unfair or immoral actions of their parents. Sounds a little bit like aggressive. I don't know that it has to be read that way, but the way that I understand it makes it seem that way. We're going to screenshot this letter so that I don't forget, so we can read it again later and have everything revealed to us. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother... This has to be from my uncle, right? This has to be from Sinclair. I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. Okay? As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I'm too attached to the house our family has built up. Is that a comma? Room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition. I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. I have chills. Wow. I have true goose pimples. Oh, boy. Wow, what a letter. From... I mean, I got to write this down. If I were to synthesize this... I would say this is probably Herbert and Mary with the first, like early on in the planning stages of a sacrifice she was going to make, but that would result in me and her eventually getting to meet up and her getting out of Ben Aries. Herbert to Mary. Her main concern. I also am really moved by this from... I'm really moved by, in a weird way, the most moving paragraph of this letter to me is this second one. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me for me to know that. Everyone who knows you understands this. What a mark... What a mark of, like, loving someone so hard that even in a very difficult time, anyone who knows you understands that your utter main concern, your principal concern is your child. That's really, like, amazing. I don't know. Yeah. Her main concern is me. Herbert says we'll be united by my 10th B-Day, less than 2 years. How old am I right now? I don't remember that. That's a rhetorical question as well. Please don't answer it down below in the comments. Less than 2 years. Also, her father... did the same. And her mother... Her father did the same, and her mother, in a similar fashion, also cared mostly about her daughter. And that's all they talked about. Wow, that's maybe my favorite letter I've read yet. And I read a letter from my mom. That was really, really neat. And I'm so happy I solved that shit. Let's go. Oh, boy. Okay. That's a win. That's a win. We use the metal detector to run around looking for other stuff. Nothing. Now we need an office. If we can get an office, we can... Or her ladyship's chambers, maybe. I don't know. Although that would be the queen again, probably. I don't even know if that fucking room has what I need from it. We have one key. It's a normal key. We have a shovel, so we can still run through the entire house later. We have money for showroom. Unlocked. Let's go. None of them go the right way. We're going to redraw using the drawing room first. I think we're looking for garage here. Oh, wait, that's her ladyship's chamber. Does it have a chess piece? Let's redraw. Let's redraw. Let's redraw. I think I need garage here. Let's redraw. Let's redraw. Let's redraw. No, not gems, not gems. Dice. Jesus Christ, I almost clicked the wrong one. Oh, boy, gallery! It's scripted. It's poetic. It's poetic justice. I have no guarantee that I can solve this, but I have to try. Listen, if you're confused why I selected what I selected during that drafting process, don't worry. So am I. And I live in this brain, all right? I thought for sure if I saw Her Ladyship's Chamber, I'd click it. But I don't. It doesn't guarantee us a solution to the chess puzzle. And it has no exit. So then I thought, I need garage. I have to take garage. I'll roll until I get garage. Then I saw gallery, and I thought, wait, another chance to draw on the other end, and another chance at this shit. And a key on the ground. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The last thing I tried here was just seeing if there is a... If I can just come up with words. I don't think serially is a word, by the way. I'm just... If I can just come up with a word. My current hypothesis is that it is left up to your interpretation. If you can come up with something that could be a title for this, it has any sort of... makes any sort of sense. It has to be a word. Then maybe it could be... Baltag? Balter? Falter? No, that would have an E. Palter? Palter? Taller? Is there an L here? Talker? That's a word. Walker is a word as well. We'll put Walker, Texas Ranger, and then we need to come up with a word here. What makes sense here? We're gonna go sort of... Is that an O? It is an O. Okay. There's a decent amount of vowels in the second slot. Or in the third slot. We need a good... That's OO. I think OO makes a lot of sense. Let's see if we can come up with anything that's OO. OO. Loot. Okay. Is there an S on this final slot? There is. That's huge because we can just go plural. Looters? Come on. Walker and looters? Come on. Shit. Do I have to do all four? Oh boy, I'm gonna fail at this. I just have to try this, and then if this doesn't work, we'll step entirely back and retry this room from the beginning. But for now, I just don't know. This is just the current thing I need to try. I also don't know how much I'm going to be able to talk during this because I'm sitting here just like flashing through potential words based on the potential different slots. And I don't know how... This is 8 letters. How much I can talk during that process. This is 8 letters. So I think we could probably... Let's see what is right at the end. We got a Y. We got a CH. That was an O. What about an E? It's like an O. So there's a possibility we could get sort of something O and CH at the end. It's not great, though. Is there a G here? Wait. Gooch. La Gooch. OOCH could work. I don't know of any words off the top of my head. There's also a Y here. What else is there? OOCE. There's an S, which is always helpful. Something goods. A lot of vowels in this slot right here. Oh boy. This one's tough. 8 letters is a lot to just kind of randomly piece together into a word, right? It's not random entirely, though, because you can always just go with, like, what's a... Like, looking at the last letter to me makes a lot of sense, because you then kind of need to build, like, a collection of consonants or vowels that could do something. There was a Y. There was an S. Damn Potsy, you know, that word. The nice thing about it being a little longer, though, is that I do think if we get onto something that does actually match this, we may, like, longer might actually be better for that. There's only, and knowing where the vowels are is really helpful. A lot of vowels in this slot. I feel like these are not particularly good ending options right now that I've come up with. God, there's truly so many options here. There was double S here? Wait, sorry. Is there double S here? Oh my god, I clicked the wrong one again. I wonder if most people's experience in this room was just sort of wandering around clicking buttons for a while. Double S? There is double S here. Was there L here? There is L here, okay. Dampless, you know, damples. Guileless. I don't know if that's even... Is there an L in here? This is something I feel a little bit better about, the current, like, state of the word. Like, basically the positioning of the vowels. Why is infinity? Is there a T? Timeless? Why is infinity knocked like that? Like, nailed. We're going to leave that one for now. This one you can do thick on, which I do think is the If there is a starter puzzle in this room, I think it's this one. Does that make sense? Like, it's the shortest one. It has letters on it that are like, hey, we're 5 letters. You're looking at 5 letters. Nope. A small chamber dedicated to the exhibition of art, ideal for showcasing smaller series and collections. Before his passing, H.S. Sinclair personally selected the artwork that was displayed here each year, purposefully omitting the composition titles. Leave the interpretations of each piece for the viewers themselves to realize. It's a puzzle. We don't have a key, though. It's a puzzle, we don't have a key. Billiards room, we have a key. Parlor room, we have a key. We don't have a key for gallery. These are like Atlas sculptures, hoisting the world. Let's test something out real quick. Locked. We're going to use a key. We're going to hope for garage. Nope. Sauna would not be a terrible way to end things here. Start the day with extra steps tomorrow. I think I want to redraw at least once. Probably office. You got to be kidding me. I don't have the gyms. No, wine cellar does have gyms. Fuck. Oh no. I gotta grab wine cellar for gyms, cause and then I have to get lucky and get office in one of the other spots. I could have bought the item. Could I have bought it? I think I probably could have bought it. That gives you ignore the gem cost. Let's grab the gems. Shit. Do I come back to gallery or do I go buy the item and try and get office in one of the other spots? What is the goal here? This room is weird. This drawing is weird. 7 deadly sins, or the cardinal sins. They're empty boxes. It looks like chess pieces sort of holding up the timeless. And the timeless has nails driven into it. Sorry, the infinity. I said timeless. The infinity sign has nails driven into it. Timeless is like... It's not a word that is unrelated to the concept of infinity, which is why I feel really good about why I landed on it. So I think it's possible that this... I haven't talked through any of this out loud. I'm just now realizing. My current my current hypothesis of gallery is this. 2 chests. Hopefully, one of the chests is tied to one side of the room. I hope so. If you get both of these solved, maybe you get one chest open. I would love that, because otherwise it seems really hard to know when you might get things right. Shine? Shine bright like a diamond? Chime? Or chide? What's a word? Chime? It's possible that's not how it works. It's possible you need to get all 4 and then both of them open or something like that. Crime. Do the crime. Do the time. I don't know. Crime had a D. It's had an N. Could be crude, right? Could be crude. Had an H. Oh my god, I know what the solution is. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do. Oh my god, I know what the solution is. The way I think of this right now, we have any vowel in the middle slot. So I really think the way we have this so far is not bad. With like potentially 2 consonants, vowel, consonant, vowel. I feel like I'm playing Wordle for real though. Jesus Christ. Can you just make all of these R? Is there an R in the first slot? No? Okay. Fur. But there are other things in those, middle and last slots that could actually change things. Place? I also don't know how I will know when I get it right. You know what I mean? Is there a K here? I don't know how I'll know when I get it right. But I'm thinking we've discovered clues for billiard room in a different room. We've discovered clues for parlor room in a different room. Yeah, workshop. Workshop has clues. So it's like, I think it's basically, part of me just wants to give up and say, you'll know it when you find the information in a different place. Speaking of place, P. Place. You'll know it when you find the information in a different place. L. Sorry, I. Slice. Slick. Did we say that already? Click. Flick. Block. I don't know. I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up right now. So my next move is to go to showroom. And then north. And then if that doesn't work, go to secret garden and go north. We have a shovel. Holy shit. We have enough footsteps to get through the game. I gave up office for you. Gallery? No, I gave up her ladyship's chamber for you. And I didn't get office because that's the wrong way. I didn't mean to go this way. There's no dig pile. What am I doing? Okay. No dig piles. We should go north out of this and see what happens. And we should probably try and buy moon pendant. Silver spoon would have just gotten me so many steps. Holy shit. I couldn't have afforded emerald bracelet anyway, so that's good. We'll buy moon pendant, which is cool. We've never bought that before. Never bought anything from this room. Is this room locked? It is. We can use this. And I think technically this gets us into the antechamber and the next room, but I don't know that we need to do that. Let's redraw. Music room gets us another key. So, and takes us to the right place. It costs 2 gems, which is what office costs, right? So I'd have the correct amount of gems left over. So we should take it. What is this? Sanctum key? Oh, baby! And I thought this run was cooked so many different times. Okay, hold up. First and foremost, in here is a plane and a lantern. Oh my god, it's easy as shit. It's easy as shit. Flight and light. That's 100% what it is. I just... It's been 3 weeks since I last saw this, probably. And I am zoomed way too far in. Hold up. How do I zoom out? There we go. That is just 100%. I mean, we don't even need the image. That is... That's flight and light. 100%. Nope, that's F. I put down L. Can you imagine if I'd have left that there? Now, painting and decrate. And, I don't actually remember what that one is. But either way, we got something there. That's exciting. That's exciting. Okay. So is there anything else in this room? No. I think we probably should go here now, right? It doesn't end the... run? Does it end the run? If I click on this, does it end the run? Now I can't remember. I'll be right back. I can't remember. I'm going to go check my last video, my other video. Okay, I think it does end the game when you walk through that door. So, we're not going to do that right now. Because I have a sanctum key, and I have a another key that I could still potentially get office from. So we need to go to foundation. Frankly, we have a shovel that could get us a lot of shit still. We need to go to foundation. Oh, baby. This run's getting split into at least three parts. Who would have guessed? Day 27, the second time around, has turned out to be very fruitful. I really hope you're enjoying the fruit of said labors, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like the video. It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to hit like. I'll see you guys later. Bye.